In a vast stretch of land where the sky stretched on forever and the winds whispered secrets across the plains, there resided a lively field mouse named Milo. Ever resourceful and curious, Milo was known throughout the sprawling domain of Hayfield Hollow for his nimbleness and inquisitive nature. He lived with his family in a burrow skillfully crafted within the roots of a sturdy willow tree, overlooking the golden swaying grasses that define their home. Milo's days were filled with endless exploration. The hollow presented a panorama of vibrant life, from fields of wildflowers to sparkling streams, and each passing season painted the landscape in new hues. Though the field mouse colony nestled in their comfortable burrows was rich with stories and companionship, Milo's heart yearned for something more, an adventure, and perhaps even a chance to see the world beyond Hayfield Hollow. In the evening, when the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the fields, the mice would gather to hear stories woven by Milo's grandmother, Grandma Maple. Her tales, spun from experiences and imagination, captivated all who listened. There was one story in particular that ignited a spark within Milo, a tale of the Lost Enclave, a secret garden hidden far beyond the plains. It was said that this fantastical garden housed the Tree of Whispers, whose leaves sung melodies of wisdom and secrets to any who could find it. One day, as Grandpa Maple's stories painted vivid images in Milo's mind, a mysterious breeze blew through the hollow, rustling the grass and carrying with it the fragrance of unknown places. With the wind came a shimmering feather, larger and more colorful than any bird native to Hayfield Hollow. Milo took this as a sign, a calling to seek out the mythical Lost Enclave and discover its secrets for himself. Determined and excited, Milo prepared for his journey. He packed a small satchel with sweet grains, a water skin fashioned from a hollow nut, and a woven grass pouch for any treasures he might gather along the way. With a nod of understanding from his family and a heart filled with hope, Milo set out under the gentle caress of dawn's light. His first destination was the fabled Bridge of Echoes, a line of rocky formations that loomed at the edge of the hollow like ancient guardians. The path was unfamiliar, hedged by dense thickets and meandering brooks that laughed and bubbled in a language of their own. As Milo navigated through tall grass and over winding trails, the world seemed to unfold before him, brimming with possibilities. Despite the challenges of uneven terrain and unfamiliar sounds, Milo pressed forward with unwavering resolve. As the sun reached its zenith, he arrived at the base of the ridge, where craggy rocks stood like silent sentinels against the sky. Pausing to gather his strength, Milo scrambled up the stones, his small paws expertly finding purchase on the rugged surface. When he reached the top, the view stole his breath away. A vast landscape stretched beneath him, a patchwork of fields, forests, and rivers weaving a rich tapestry of life. In that moment, as he gazed into the distance, Milo understood the world was larger than he'd ever imagined, and the adventure he sought lay just beyond the horizon. His path steered him toward Whispering Wood, a mysterious forest said to hold the secret routes to the Lost Enclave. The shadows nestled between ancient trunks in the ground thick with fallen leaves. The woods carried an air of timeless enigma. Inside Whispering Wood, Milo's senses sharpened. The rustle of leaves and distant animal calls resonated like a symphony of the wild. It was here that Milo stumbled upon a peculiar sight, a tortoise named Tessely, majestic in her patience and wise beyond measure. She rested against the roots of a sprawling oak, basking in the dappled sunlight. "Greetings, young traveler," Cicely greeted Milo, then her, a voice rich and warm. "What brings you to these woods, where time moves to its own rhythm?" "I'm searching for the Lost Enclave and the Tree of Whispers," Milo declared with earnest excitement. Cicely nodded, her eyes twinkling with knowledge. "To find where stories bloom and secrets sing, we must listen closely to the voices of the forest and follow where the heart beckons." Thankful for the guidance, Milo ventured deeper into the woodland, allowing Cicely's words to guide him. As they turned to evening, the setting sun casting golden light through the trees, he saw something extraordinary soft, ethereal glow emanating from a cluster of trees, marking the hidden entrance to another world. Beyond it lay the Lost Enclave, its existence woven from legend and dreams. In awe,
Milo stepped through the shimmering barrier,
finding himself in a garden beyond his wildest imaginations. Flowers of every color flourished in wild abundance, their scents intertwining in a delicate perfume. Streams of silvery water flowed softly around delicately arched bridges made of intertwined branches. At the heart of the garden stood the fabled Tree of Whispers. Its bark shone with an inner light, and its leaves rustled with a gentle music, like 1,000 whispers harmonizing in the breeze. Entranced, Milo approached the venerable tree. As he rested beneath its boughs, the leaves began to tremble and murmur tales of old, spinning stories of the world and its secrets. Milo listened, enraptured, his heart swelling with appreciation for the immeasurable tapestry of life. With each story the tree shared, Milo grew not just in knowledge but in understanding of his place within the remarkable cycle of life. He realized that the journey itself was as vital as the destination, cultivating within him a greater sense of gratitude and wonder. Knowing time was precious and aware that his adventure must come to an end, Milo whispered words of thanks to the Tree of Whispers before departing from the Lost Enclave, feeling its wisdom coursing through him like a cherished song. The way home was radiant with promise and reflections of newfound perspectives. Milo journeyed back through Whispering Wood and across the Ridge of Echoes, the land around him vibrant with new experiences and endless possibilities. As he entered Hayfield Hollow, the gentle breezes welcomed him home like an old friend, carving paths through the swaying grass. Upon his return, Milo's family gathered around, eager to hear of his adventure. And so, under the familiar boughs of the willow tree and with the expansive sky overhead, Milo shared his tale, the story of embracing the unknown, of the beauty found in every step, and the whispers of wisdom from a world waiting just beyond the familiar. As Milo spoke, his tale poured forth like a vivid dream, painting pictures in the minds of those who listened. The magic of the Tree of Whispers lingered like a delicate melody, imbuing the story with an everlasting light that would guide all who heard it. Hayfield Hollow resonated with the magic of Milo's adventure, transforming his journey into a legacy, a celebration of discovery and the knowledge that the world was grand and magical, waiting to unfold its secrets to those with the courage to seek them. In the years that followed, Milo became a beloved storyteller, sharing the wisdom he gained beneath the Tree of Whispers. His tales inspired all creatures in the Hollow to dream big, explore far, and cherish the singular beauty of their own lives, knowing that stories woven from the heart would leave a lasting echo in the world.